In this lesson, we're just going to explore the project browser to get a basic understanding of where views and items are located and how these KHov models are put together. So over in the project browser, these are the top categories that you cannot change that Revit protects. It's views. Under views, it can be anything from floor plans to ceiling plans, your elevation sections, your detail views, and area plans. That's what you would find under views. And views, just like in AutoCAD architecture, are then placed on sheets. Legends are something that can be placed on multiple sheets. So maybe you have, and here we're seeing a header schedule or a keynote legend. It may be a electrical symbol legend, but something that you need to place on multiple pages. Usually legends are your best bet of the type of family to use inside of Revit. Schedules and quantities, it's obvious what they are. We can see in a typical KHov project that there are several schedules, and this is the BIM information that we're pulling out of the models. We have everything based on what elevation it is in case the quantities change. And when we talk about schedules, we'll see how you control what a schedule looks at. But there's everything, door and frame, we got MEP schedules, we got duct fittings, electrical, we've got plumbing pipe, flex duct. On the architectural side, we're extracting gypsum ceiling board and wall board, and we're also extracting type X ceiling and gyp board as well. We have drawing indexes, lighting, mechanical, plumbing, roof sheathing, room schedules. You see all the different schedules that are being extracted from the BIM model. Panel schedules you will only see if somebody worked on the project in Revit MEP. Revit Architecture does not create panel schedules. However, in Revit Architecture you can produce schedules that count ductwork and plumbing and items like that, but a panel schedule is more report driven versus schedule driven. Then of course we get down to our sheets. We have our sheets broken down by category. Under each category it may be even broken down into common and elevation subcategories, and then when you finally drill all the way down you get to the various sheets. If a sheet has something placed on it, there'll be a plus sign, and that basically tells you the view that is placed on that sheet. A sheet can have multiple views, but a view can only get placed on one sheet. If you try and place it on an additional sheet, you will get a warning. After sheets, we move into families. This is your content. This is a drag and drop environment. You could drill down to a specific family component, and you can drag and drop it into your model. Similar to the design center in AutoCAD architecture, this is your family library information that is only loaded in this model. Now groups there is actually groups in AutoCAD as well. You can select a bunch of items and group them together. It makes it easier to move them around. If they're always going to stay related to each other, that's when groups get used. And Revit links, of course, if there was another Revit model that was linked in here, it would show up here in the project browser. So that's the end of this, which is just how the project browser is organized so that you know where to navigate and find the particular views.